Guys, you join me here, Snow86, and we are back on Ballyspring. So today we are spraying for weeds. All our grass paddocks that we cut, weeds are starting to pop up in them, and we don't want that carrying on throughout the winter, because by the time we get back to next year, there'll be a fair set of weeds in each field. So we're just getting in here now, and yeah, plan is get in, get them sprayed, and we'll see ourselves in a good old standing then towards next year. That's the idea anyway. So we just let the boom unfold all the way out and we'll lift her up. This way we're not going to get caught in any ditches, guys. And we can probably go back somewhere there. So we'll enable the sprayer and we're away. And just like that, spraying weeds. So a little bit shadowy in here, hard sometimes to see what we're actually at, but you might see some of them disappearing there as we get through them. But yeah, it's a job just needs to be done really now. So we're just going to get it done, and yeah, we'll get in, get out. Also today we are going to be attempting our best to sort out some of the animals. It's getting, I won't say it's getting ridiculous, but it's definitely getting, especially with the sheep and goats, I think we're up nearly 250 or something. It's just a lot of animals, so we're going to flick through that. Any males that we don't need or want, or any ones that are kind of old enough, we will definitely be releasing to the mart. And we'll probably end up doing the same with the cattle. I think we're up to 60 odd cows now, so it's growing away nicely. But again, there's a couple of big males in there that are 9-10 months old, and yeah, that's their time to go. So it'll just also reduce any concerns we might have over feeding. So that's what we're at, guys. We're out here spraying weeds and hopefully reducing the amount of animals and the amount of feed required. Probably won't be by a whole pile, but look, it needs to be done. And will we clip the wall? Yes, we will. Thought if I turned there I wouldn't, but we did. So we go again, and it's another straight sharp turn. So it shouldn't take us too long to knock out these fields. The concern is, again, for the year we've bought our herbicide and we're getting through it now. So I think we should be okay. I think we have enough to fill once more. And we've literally this field and the two fields to our right that we're turning to face now. So I do think we'll be okay. I don't think there's any real concern with not having enough herbicide. Just drop a little bit in the old feed troughs. Yeah, so we've those two fields right in front of us to get out and spray as well. So I think we'll be okay. I don't think we're under that much pressure. Like another, what, 2 passes will see us finish this field. So yeah, we're just tipping away, getting it done. The big thing, I suppose, is the money, the loan. Oh, look at that little pesky fella. Just caught my eye there. There's a set of weeds there, and yeah, we got him. Yeah, so yeah, the loan being repaid is a fantastic thing. It does sadden me to see only just under 12,000 in the bank after all the hard work we've done. But that is the joys of it, guys. So I'm just going to lap this corner here because I think there might be a few weeds that I will miss just by doing this. Oh, we get them. So we shut off the sprayer, drive to that little section here in the field, and that's another field fully sprayed. So yeah, we're getting through it. But as I say, regarding the loan, yeah, it's just a little bit sad to see. We went from 170 something, I think, down to 12, or just under 12, and it's growing away slowly. So look, we'll see what we end up with. We only just started in November now, so this is realistically the last bit of field work we will be doing for the year. Because yeah, fields are going to start freezing. Water, it's already had a couple of real wet days, and there's a couple of puddles in some fields, but um, yeah, it's not something we want to continue being out in the fields when the moisture level is coming up. Um, Not that we're going to make too many big tracks. That's something for next year, but this deer is really just a beast of a tractor. I'm actually in love with it. Kind of upset we didn't get our hands on it sooner. So we'll whip into our newest grass field on the block. Start the unfolding process. We'll drive in a nice little bit so we don't clip trees and ditches. So that should be good enough, guys and girls, and we're away. So yeah, a couple of passes here should really see this field knocked out. Not the biggest, but at the same time there's a little bit in it. So we'll get this done, and then we'll probably have to shoot back, refill up, and come again because we'll have one more field to go. But we are getting it done. I'm hoping by December, January that financially we're kind of doing okay and that things are looking well for us. Obviously December will probably be the big sell-off. We'll have did I say September? December? I don't know what I said. Will be the big sell-off, guys, so that's when we'll be getting out here. We'll have the wheat to sell, any excess beet, which is probably going to be everything in that shed, we'll have to load and sell. The silage will be going for sale, any goat milk, wool. So we have a lot of driving around to different vendors come December, January, just looking to sell all our product, to see what kind of money we can make out. As I say, the fact that our cows are producing a nice bit, I think we're nearly up to like 11,000 litres if all the cows are producing milk at the same time, which only happens for a small few months considering the cycles of reproduction. So just flick up this line here, and there should be one more pass down, and that should be this field sorted as well. So yeah, we're getting it done nicely. But yeah, the milk levels, that's what I'm on about. Producing a nice bit at the moment, but at the same time, it is just a little bit of tough work. So just trying to keep on top of it. A little bit dark here. We'll flick on the lights, see does it make a difference. We can see the weeds a little bit easier. Should be one more pass down here. This should be this field sorted, and we're on to the last one then, guys. So but before we do that last one, I'm probably going to have to shoot back and just refill. I only need a little bit, not a whole pile, but we still need some. So yeah, so that should be that taken care of. So 305 litres. Do we take a chance that I might get away with it? Could, but I get the feeling we're going to need some more in the tank at some stage. Something I should really consider for this is actually the front tank for the sprayer as well. But as our acreages increase the size of the sprayer, it's not that it's an issue, but could do with upping the size, and one way to do that is stick on the front tank. Obviously it makes swinging in and out of gates and pastures maybe a little bit more trickier than what it is now, because we're actually pretty good at it now. So we'll just stick ourselves in here, and we are going to crack on and do the last field here, grass field. And we'll be back in a little bit, guys, when we are hooking up the animal trailer and yeah, starting to go through sheep and goats and cows, and um, we'll see what's kind of ready, and obviously hopefully we'll make maybe, I don't know, 12,000 on sending animals. I think that'll be a nice little chunk, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So I'm going to crack on, try and finish this last field on this tank. Fingers crossed we get it. If not, we're heading back to the yard to refill, and I will catch you in a second, guys. So we're back, guys, and yeah, we are loading up the sheep and goats first. We're down to currently, would you believe, we had 292 animals, because we've taken 12 out, and we have 280 left, I believe. So we'll surely reduce the number of stock on the farm here just a little bit. It's quite a steep access out of the farm, but no problem here for the deer. Try and get around all these things without bouncing off things, and we're doing okay. So our goal would be to sell as many male animals that we can. The main reason being we're just looking at tidying up really now at this stage of the year. So it's just reduce the numbers on the farm a little bit, make our feed consumption less than it needs to be. So we'll do that by offloading all the males, and we'll keep onto our original ram and original kid, is it? Not a kid, whatever the male goat is, and probably a ram as well, actually. Is it a goat ram? And yeah, we've plenty of trips here to and from the animal dealer coming up, so we might as well crack on and start with the first one. As I say, we have a good few from the sheep and goats to do, probably maybe 3 trips, I would imagine. I would estimate it as 3. So we'll just whip in here. I'm hoping the money will be good from this scenario. It'll be a little bit sad if it's not. Obviously don't take note of the first load. Well, we will, but money will fluctuate obviously depending on ages and things as well. So I think probably somewhere there is good enough. Bring up my menu. Am I? I am. So we can now select all these and just hit sell, and you can see the money isn't fantastic on them, but 1 of him, 2 of him, that's us sold. So we were just under 12, so that's actually not bad. My estimation of about 10 grand between all the animals might be a little bit low. I think that is, we'll be able to check it afterwards, but we're about 2-4 there for the animals we've just sold, so that's handy. So we'll see what else we can get out of it here now when we head back and load up the next ones. Now some of them were probably older ones. There might be older ones in there again, but they were kind of maybe 8-9 months, which is where we'd really want to be selling them. That's where you kind of see that jump in money. There was a couple of real small baby ones in there as well, and they're worth half the price. So for the sake, especially with the sheep and goats, it's probably more beneficial to keep them till that 9-12 month mark, and then round them all up and sell them. But they just produce so much and so fast. They're like rabbits. Oh, so yeah, we just got to keep on top of that, or will you get away from us, guys? So we'll be back onto the farm here shortly. We'll just power our way up the hill. And yeah, we'll get back onto the farm here, and yeah, it's just a case then of rinse and repeat, load them all up again and back to the shop. So we'll keep doing it, and we'll see how far we get. But yeah, they do produce quite a lot. So we'll just aim ourselves. Somewhat close. I never closed my trailer up. Don't know what was going on there, but we didn't do it. And you can see, yeah, on the farm we've 280. So we're just going to flick down through here now. Like the likes of this fella is only a month old. There's 4 of them, so we load them up. There's a goat here then. That's 14 months, and there's 3 of them, so he'll be worth a pretty penny. Kid here, 5 months. So you don't be long filling. Oh man, I just realized we're selling them direct. Our trailer isn't picked up. So we need you back just somewhere here maybe. Ah, that's better. Ah, that was a mistake. So we lost out there on that because we weren't loading into the trailer, which is a little bit sad. So this time we'll do it. I should have clicked on that a little bit sooner, but anyway, this is our original one. He's the eldest. 10-month-old there. We have, oh my god, we have 6 of him, so we'll load him up. That'll be a nice sell point. Another one here. We have 3, so we can get one more in. And 15 months, we can squeeze in the one, and there's more of him. You can see male again. He's the original fella, so he's okay. So we have definitely a 3rd load to go. Male, male, male. Whew, wow, we've actually, yeah, we might even have a 4th load, guys. Just flicking through here quickly, lots and lots of males. So yeah. So yeah, that's another full trailer. So off we go again. So this time let's close up the gates, and yeah, we're gone. So I'm going to crack on, guys. As I say, I possibly definitely have I'm going to say maybe a 4th load here to go with these, and then we probably will only have the 1 load of cows, so we will come back for that and we'll see what the final tally is on our money. So I'll see you in a second. And we're pulling back into the farm, guys. So we have sold the bones of I want to say possibly 90 male sheep and goats. We're down to 199 in the pen. We started with nearly 300, so yeah, it's just wow. I was not expecting to have that many male livestock in the farm on that side of it, so I won't say it took me for a shock, but it definitely, oh, we could go back more there. It was definitely interesting. So we're up here now to do the animals. So, and now there's a great demand at the market. Just go figure that. So we'll flick down through here. Calf, 8 months old. We'll try and get rid of the big ones first. So there's 5 there. They could definitely go, I would think. Sorry, there's 4. So female, male, calf, 7 months. These are all females. Oh, we've a bull. He's our bull. He's 57 months. That's how we know how old the game is. So yeah, I actually don't think we've too many. These fellas are only a couple months old, so we might hold on to them till January, February before we offload them. Calf male, 1 month old, 7 months old, and 8 months old. So we've 2 there, so we'll load them up, and we have 2 there, so that's a trailer load. These are small. These are small. So yeah, will bring us back down to 57 animals in the cow pen. and you'll see we have a nice selection there into the trailer. That might be a nice little screenshot for us. So we'll run around to the tractor, we'll get ourselves closed up, and yeah, we're away then, guys, to sell the last load of livestock for the day. Impressively enough, because we got so many sheep and goats, I think we sold close on 20,000 worth nearly. I think we're about 18 grand. So I was not expecting that. I'd imagine these cows will probably bring in the bones of, there's 8 of them, probably looking close to maybe I'd say maybe about 8 grand a piece, because some of them are a little bit more than €1,000 and others will be a little bit less. So so all in all, it'll bring us to about 25,000. I'm going to say roughly 25,000 for sold animals, and we can check the financial calculator or the bank statements just to make sure I'm not far off on my figures. But yeah, that's a fair achievement, I think. And we'll leave those couple of cows in there another couple of months, and the reason for that is they'll just fatten away up. They'll be worth that a little bit more. Yes, we'll have to feed them, but because we've lessened the herd by 8, again, that's 8 less mouths we need to feed, so keeping the extra few to fatten them up for the couple of months is probably worth it. So we've driven this road a lot today. I'm actually bait from driving it. So this will be the last one, which will be nice. And as I say, we'll probably be back next in late November, early December. We have the big sell-off, selling everything on the farm. Well, not selling everything, but any products we've made. So it'll be wool, goat's milk, silage, wheat, whatever else we have. The beef needs to go. So we'll be doing that, and I'd be hoping by that stage, with the milk income and stuff on the farm, we could potentially be pretty close to maybe 60,000-70,000. And by the time we do the selling of the products, I would estimate us that we'd get that number back up to that number will probably go back up towards 100,000, and then the silage on top of that is probably worth another 100. So all in all, guys, I think we're in for a good selling session at the end of the year. There's 5 grand on those ones. So there you go, guys. Everything sold. And if we run in here and check our financial statements for November, sold milk, no, sold animals 26,000. That is mightily impressive, guys. A lot of work, especially in the sheep and goats, but we've dropped the numbers on the farm by a nice bit now. Again, it's kind of back down to what we were at the start of the year. I didn't realize it had gotten, I suppose I was thinking maybe 4 loads of sheep and goats, and we ended up doing, oh jeez, what did we end up doing? Was it nearly 9, I think? So it was definitely interesting, and probably 10 was the extra load here with the cows. So definitely definitely worth it. 20, what did we say, 26,000? That is that's not bad money, especially on the sheep to go, because they are very little intensive on the upkeep, where the cows are a little more intensive, the mucking out, the constant daily feeding. But so far I've noticed our sheep and goats are doing okay, and I must check in on them, because obviously soon enough their paddock of grass will be no more for the next couple of months, so we just got to make sure we keep them well stocked up. So that is the plan going forward, guys. But for now, I think we've done everything we set out to do today. Nice bit done. For those of you who got this far, happy Halloween. Hope you've had a good day out trick-or-treating, or taking kids out to trick-or-treat, whatever it might be. And I think we will call it here, guys. So until next time, as always, I've been Snowman86. This has been Ballyspring Farms, and yeah, guys, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you all again. Take care.